Now, just before I start this video, I did want to announce that I will be giving away most of my iPhone 13 Pro Max phone cases, and I will be selling others. But first, I want to start off by giving some away. Now, I do want to start off slow to see if this little plan that I have will work out. So for this video, I will be giving away 2 phone cases for the iPhone 13 Pro Max, and these are the phone cases. Now, I don't want to take too much time away from the video, so these are the phone cases. Now, for giveaway details, go ahead and check out my description. That is where you're going to see the rules, and that's pretty much it. Let's get right into this video. So honestly, this was a question that I myself could not find the answer to, just because measurements and math, I'm not good at it. So whenever I would try to see whether the iPhone 13 Pro Max cases were going to fit onto the iPhone 14 Pro Maxes and vice versa, it would give me like this mathematical, so it's kind of like I just need to know if it's going to fit or if it's not. Like, the information that I needed is like, what has changed? What about it is not going to fit the phone, If I would not have upgraded and I still had the 13 Pro Max, I would have definitely questioned if the new phone cases for the iPhone 14 Pro Max was going to fit the iPhone 13 Pro Max, kind of like what happened with the 13 Pro Max phone cases fitting the iPhone 12 Pro Max. I thought that was going to be the situation here, but honestly it wasn't. I learned because my sisters did not upgrade, and when I got my phone cases for the new phone, I tried to let them borrow it and it just wasn't fitting. And in my head I was like, okay, they're the same size, what is going on? I was very confused as to why the phone cases were just not fitting. As many of you may know, the iPhone 14 Pro Max, the camera section of the phone has gotten bigger, which obviously right away you could tell that the iPhone 13 Pro Max phone cases will just not fit. But to me it was like, okay, if the new iPhone has a bigger like camera thing or whatever, why wouldn't it fit the 13 Pro Max? But it's kind of just like the area of the where it's located that Apple they just had to move the little square itself. They didn't keep it in place. But I'm going to be showing you basically how the iPhone 14 Pro Max phone cases will look on the 13 Pro Max, and in simple words, they just won't fit. I'm just making this video just easy access. If you don't want to do all that research, then you came across this video. It's kind of like, I did ask my little community on YouTube if I should do this video, and a lot of you said yes. Other people were like, oh, what's the point? We already know that they're not gonna fit. But it's kind of more like an informational video, I guess, like just letting you know or like showing you exactly why. Because I think Five Below was kind of confusing me, because Five Below had like phone cases that said like, oh, this phone case will fit the iPhone 14 Pro Max, the iPhone 13 Pro Max, and the iPhone 12 Pro Max. Maybe they fixed that problem, but maybe they didn't. So yeah, that's why I thought that the iPhone 14 Pro Max phone cases were gonna fit the 13 Pro Max, but that was not the case. So apparently I can't share my new phone cases with my sisters, which is such a bummer. Hello everyone, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. And if you are new, welcome. My name is Stephanie, and yeah, now we could get back into the video. Here is my iPhone. Here is a very dirty, glittery iPhone, very glittery and dirty, clear iPhone 13 Pro Max. This is kind of just to show you
what's going on here.
It looks like it fits. It looks like I could get away with it. But when it comes to the camera, you could definitely see how wrong it is. You can see the border of like the square. It's kind of touching the camera part of the phone, which is just a no in my opinion, because obviously if you have a harder phone case, it could damage like that part of your new iPhone. And then obviously, as you can tell, the bottom is also very, very close to the camera lens. The only one that is kind of far apart is the top one. You can kind of see like the space it has. But then again, why would you want a phone case like this? Obviously I have so many phone cases that I didn't want to get rid of, but I'm just going to have to because they just don't fit my phone. If you take a look at the side, The button is also a little lower on the iPhone 14 Pro Max. Now on this side, the little volume buttons, that's all fine. Like, it looks like it fits your phone, everything, all that good stuff. But like I said, the problem is when it comes to the camera and then the lock button. That's kind of where the issue is, because it's not located in the same spot. Either it's not located in the same spot or it's bigger now, so it makes it seem like it's not in the same spot. I'm not an expert, so there you kind of were able to see how the iPhone 13 Pro Max phone case just wasn't working with the iPhone 14 Pro Max phone case. But let's go ahead and see what the deal is when it's vice versa, which means trying out the iPhone 14 Pro Max cases on the iPhone 13 Pro Max. Like I said earlier, I really thought it was going to work, but it just didn't. I still have a hold of my iPhone 13 Pro Max in the color Sierra Blue that I've missed very much. I kind of am just keeping it just to have. I paid off my phone, so I feel like I might as well keep it. This is my Berga iPhone 14 Pro Max phone case, and this is my iPhone 13 Pro Max. Straight off the bat, the lock button, it's just not working. It's not working with this phone case, obviously, because this phone case is not meant to be for this phone. The square is where we could see it all. Keep in mind that the camera part of the new phone is much bigger than the last one, but for some reason it's just not located in the same spot. But you know, that's okay. I mean, it's a new phone. The button just won't work at all, so meaning that this part is just not, it's just not for this phone. And then obviously the camera part, as you can see, it just doesn't belong here. This is not, it just can't. The major problem with trying each other's like phone cases is just not gonna work out. The whole camera part is just not the same size. It's not positioned the right way or like the same way. And then obviously the lock button, that's a huge problem as well. It's just not in the same place. Even if the iPhone 13 Pro Max and the iPhone 14 Pro Max, they don't look like they changed very much. They honestly did. I know that a lot of people are pretty sad about that, because there are new designs for the newer phone that don't exist for the older phones, which is honestly sad. I wish that it wasn't like that, but unfortunately some companies just, they do that. I hope that I answered a few of your questions. That's pretty much all I have for today. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed, and also don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more videos, and also don't forget to follow me on the rest of my social medias. The next phone case video will be Bing phone cases, so don't forget to subscribe so that you won't miss that. And then I'm also doing another video after that, but you'll find out in that video. Anyway, once again, thank you so much for watching. Hope all of you are being safe. Love you all.